The Champions League race is coming to an end, and of course we have to predict it just when it ends. I thought it would be a good idea to predict the last matches and see how the table would look for next match day, which is the last match day. The 25th of May is the last time we'll see the Premier League this season. So we'll be predicting that. We'll be seeing who gets top 5 Champions League, and yeah, pretty much that's it, because I think that's what we're all looking for as a Premier League community. So yeah, comment down below, what do you think we have here? But anyway, let's go into the predictions. Currently, the current Premier League table, it is right there. Obviously, it's a bit different. As you can see, it's a very tight table. As you can see, like you see Liverpool first, obviously won the league. Arsenal second, they beat Newcastle and they officially got Champions League and they officially got second place. Newcastle third, fourth Chelsea, Aston Villa fifth, Man City sixth, and Nottingham Forest seventh. Those are the people in the Champions League race. Then obviously we have the Conference League race. We have Brentford, Brighton, Fulham. We'll be seeing about that. If you guys want to talk about the relegation battle, I mean, it is interesting. Leicester did beat Leauge Town today. Obviously there's no relegation battle. I know I kind of said that already, but there's no relegation battle, so it's going to be really interesting what we get here, like just who gets the most points in the newly promoted teams. So we'll have to see that. And who ends 17th, Man United, Tottenham, or West Ham, or Wolves. Let's see. There's a lot of stuff to do, but we're focusing more on the Champions League race, and that's what we're going to focus on, pretty much. But anyway, so we can actually, you know, put the scores, and we can calculate what position we will be in. So obviously match day 37 when I'm recording this video hasn't ended yet, and I mean, look, this is an interesting one. Brighton and Liverpool. I think Liverpool, right? They haven't been, obviously, they've been pretty, you know, they won the league, they don't really care about the table anymore. So at this point, I'm gonna just be for real. Brighton and Liverpool, I'm gonna say a 1-1 draw. I don't know, I just think it's gonna be 1-1, to be fair, and I think that's what it is. So we just finished match day 37 real quick. So Crystal Palace and Wolverhampton. I do see Crystal Palace winning it. They did win the FA Cup, and they are probably sort of in a coming back sort of decency. Man City and Bournemouth. This is an interesting one. I do see Bournemouth taking points of Man City, and not because I'm a Chelsea fan. They are playing in Man City's home. I'm gonna say it's a draw. I mean, really and truly, right? Bournemouth. Let's actually look at them here. Now, they have 53 points. They're probably not going to get Conference League. They're a bit too behind. Actually, they could if they beat Man City. They basically need to beat Man City. It's a Conference League race, so it's an insane one. So, it could be interesting. But, I'm going to just say that. So, with match day 37 being completed, this is how the table would look. And this is how the top 5 Champions League will look. And then obviously the same here. So right here, right there in the bottom corner, we have the table. Liverpool 84 points. You know, that would mean that this is crazy, honestly. The more I look at this table, from 3rd to 6th, they're all at 66 points. That is mental. Like, what a Champions League race we're experiencing right now. So yeah, what Champions League race we are experiencing. So yeah, honestly, we'll be predicting it match day 38. So okay, let's see what we get. So match day 38, right? We have Bournemouth, Leicester, obviously interesting. I do see Bournemouth winning this though, 2-0, pretty straightforward. Leicester have been better, I know, but I don't see Leicester really doing much anymore. I mean, they're going back to the Championship anyway, so who cares? Fulham and Man City. Okay, this is a hard one. Okay, I want to say Fulham because I'm a Chelsea fan and I want Man City to flip and go to the Europa, but I don't see Man City losing. but I also see another draw. I see this draw. I feel like Man City fans will get too ahead of themselves. I see a draw. They haven't been good. 1-1 draw to Fulham. Fulham will also be playing for the Conference League race, so I do see a 1-1 draw to Fulham and Man City. Ipswich Town against West Ham. I do see a 2-2 draw. West Ham haven't been good, and it's as simple as. Liverpool against Crystal Palace. I see a last lot. You know, I feel like. What am I saying? Sorry. I feel like Liverpool will win their final match, you know, to sort of get that trophy vibes, because they're going to lift that trophy in this day. So, you know, they're going to get something done. Man City against Aston Villa. This is an interesting one. I mean, why did I say Man City? Man United. I get a bit confused. Sorry, Man United fans, if you're watching this video right now. Man United. Okay, I don't want to be biased, but I'm gonna say a draw. I'm not being biased in any way. I genuinely think Man United at home, right? They probably, if they lost the Europa League, it all depends on what the Europa League has to offer. Because if they won the Europa League, their morale can be like happy and stuff, and they could potentially do something. If they lost it, but I'm gonna say a draw. I mean, I know I'm gonna say just a 2-2 draw. I know people are gonna be insane, but I'm gonna just say that Newcastle against Everton. Okay, I'm gonna say a Newcastle win. I see Newcastle winning. They have been a good team. 2-1, pretty straightforward for Newcastle. I'll do Nottingham Forest and Chelsea at the end. So yeah, Southampton and Arsenal. Okay, that's interesting. It's not interesting. Arsenal win 3-1. Okay, Tottenham and Brighton, who cares, to be fair. Tottenham, at this point, I'm going to just say a Brighton win. Brighton have been a bit more, sort of better. They've been kind of mid, to be fair. They were pretty decent at the start, but they kind of fell off. But look, I'm going to say Brighton, bro. They're not doing too bad. They're doing something. West Ham and Bournemouth, okay? I mean, Wolverhampton and Bournemouth, okay? Both teams in the lower part of the table. I'm correct? Yeah, well, they are kind of there. It's an interesting one for both teams, but I'm gonna say Wolverhampton come back after their streak, and 2-1 win to Wolverhampton. And now Nottingham Forest against Chelsea. What do you guys think about this match? This match is probably the most insane match, because this is like insane. Whoever wins gets Champions League, essentially. Well, kind of. It all depends what happens in Nottingham. If Nottingham Forest win, it all depends. If Chelsea win, obviously we get Champions League. If we draw, Chelsea just have to rely on all this stuff to happen. Now, nevertheless, I see a Chelsea win. And no, hear me out, okay? I see Chelsea, okay, since this is a final, they know it's a final. Enzo Maresca knows it's a final. They know it's a Champions League final. Nottingham Forest haven't been too great recently. They did beat West Ham, but West Ham haven't been too great either, and they just haven't been too great. They haven't been too good. And I do see Chelsea, well, we have been sort of in a better form. We did beat Man United. We have done something, so I do see us winning 2-1. I know people are gonna say it's a bit biased. I'm just not trying to be biased here. I know people are like, maybe it might be a draw. If it's a draw, it's interesting. But this is how I feel. So calculate, and this is how we will end the season. So, in the team, well, apparently this is what I think will end the season. Liverpool obviously first with 87 points. Arsenal with 74. Newcastle with 69. Same as Chelsea. Man City and Aston Villa will miss out because of goal difference, due to Man City being 24 goal difference. So those are my predictions. I don't see nothing. No, I'm being for real. I mean, people might say something different. It's interesting, but I do see Chelsea winning it. Okay, it's gonna be close, but I do see it. So what do you guys comment down below? Please, this is just my predictions. You guys can predict anything. Comment down below. Anything you guys can predict. So these are my predictions. Liverpool, yeah, you can see in the screen right now. My predictions. I'm not trying to be biased or anything. I just think we should. We have to see. Anyway, comment down below. So yeah. So those are my predictions. Please don't hate on this video or anything. I'm sorry if you know you're a Nottingham Forest fan or Aston Villa fan. I'm not trying to be biased, by the way. I'm trying to be as good as possible, as like fair as possible. So I'm just trying to be. Comment down below your predictions. We'll have to see for the final day. We will. It's a massive match.